In this video, we are going to be looking at the signs that you need to look out for and when you know it's right to grow your business. First of all, you need to understand where you are in your business, and if it's not the right time, don't push for growth. For example, if you were a small business and you decided you wanted to move to a bigger office, you're going to have more expenditure coming out before you are ready to be able to afford that. So you need to make sure that you know whether you are ready to grow or not. Don't force it. You need to make sure that you have the right infrastructure in place for when you finally do grow, that you're not going to run out of money, lose employees, or eventually stop trading. Another thing you need to make sure you don't do is don't put all your eggs in one basket. If, for example, you only use Google Ads to advertise your business, and then one day Google is down for some reason, then you're not reaching anyone. You need to spread out the different ways that you can get in contact with your audience. Use Facebook ads as well, use different social media platforms, use different emails. You need to make sure that you spread it as wide as possible, cast that net far. Otherwise, if you are restricting yourself to only one platform, if something happens, you're not going to reach anyone. You need to be open to some new ideas. You never know what next good idea might come along. It could work, it could not. Don't be afraid to take some risks, but you need to be open to the idea. If you're wanting to grow, you're going to have to change something. Otherwise, you'd be growing already. If you haven't grown, maybe it's time to try something new and be open to suggestions. You need to push your boundaries, get outside of your comfort zone, push yourself, otherwise you're going to be stuck at the same level. If you're going to grow, you need to do something different. Don't be afraid to fail. It may sound hard to hear, but failure is a learning curve. If you fail, you learn from it and then you move on and you make sure that you don't do it again. So if you do fail, embrace the failure, take away the positives and what can you learn from that failure in order to move forward and move on. Believe it or not, everyone has failed at some point. Even some of the biggest entrepreneurs out there have failed. We've previously done a video about some of the failures that some of the big names have done, like Elon Musk. Look how successful he is. He's definitely had his fair share of failures. So no matter who you look at in the entrepreneurial world, someone will have failed. So don't worry about it. You need to stay up to date with the trends that are happening in your industry. If you don't, you might get left behind. You need to stay on top of it so you can get some quick wins and possible expansion into new areas. Look at what your competitors are doing, look at the marketing trends, don't fall behind. This one's a bit tough, but you need to push yourself to the limit and make sure you consistently have too much work. If you hire someone the minute you get too much work, and that was a fluke or just a big order, then they're not going to have any work to do after it. So make sure that you are consistently having too much before you hire someone in. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I've been Becca from Passport to Success, the online platform built by industry experts designed to help, advise, guide and support entrepreneurs and small business owners to success. See you in the next video.